I welcome you to this session of ISO 9001 2015, and today we are going to discuss clause number 8.5.4. So as usual, first of all, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. Clause 6.5.4, preservation. The organization shall preserve the outputs during production and service provision to the extent necessary to ensure conformity to requirements. And there is a note below this. Preservation can include identification, handling, contamination control, packaging, storage, transmission or transportation, and protection. So that's all in this clause. This is a very small clause. So let us try to discuss it in more detail. Well, as the topic says, it is regarding preservation. Preservation of the products and services that we are offering to the client. Preservation at all stages. So the company or the organization, it has got to preserve the outputs during production and service provision to the extent necessary to ensure conformity to requirements. So we are supposed to be preserving the product or the service during production and service provision. That means throughout the cycle of production and handing over to the customer, putting it into service, and to the extent necessary to ensure conformity to requirements. That means the product meets all the requirements necessary for the product or the service. So that's all. Now this particular clause, although the topic is preservation, but it basically belongs to storage of the products, storage at all stages. Now the note says preservation can include identification, handling, contamination control, packaging, storage, transmission or transportation, and protection. So we are supposed to be protecting the product at all the stages, including the raw material stage, where the material is stored in the stores and then issued. So we have to ensure that the right material is issued according to the requirement of the product. And while we are handling the production or the service provision, we have to ensure that there is no contamination of the product or the service. And once the product is ready, it will go through the inspection cycles and pass the final inspection. That means inspection at all stages and final inspection as per the quality plan. And then it has to be packaged properly. Packaging has to be carried out after clearance from the quality control that the product is okay and meeting the requirement of the customer in all the ways. And then we have to carry out the packaging and then keep it in store. After the product is packaged, we have to keep it in the finished product stores. So storage, and finally when we receive the order, it has got to be transported. So transmission and transportation is followed with that, and protection all through. We have to ensure that the product is protected all through while it is in the material stage, in the stores, during the production on the shop floor, and during the inspection, during packaging, and finally in the finished store, and during transportation and transmission of the product to the customer. So protection has to be carried out at all the stages of the product. So this clause, although the topic says preservation, but basically this clause belongs to storage. Stores. There is no other clause which talks about stores. This is the only clause where the mention of stores is there. So basically we should keep in mind that all stores functions, that means when the material is received, it has to be inspected and only taken into custody if found to be okay. So inspected and okay stamp has to be there on the incoming material slip, and once it is okay, then it has to be taken into stores and entered into the ledger, and then the identification tag has to carry the ledger number and the place where it is entered, the serial number in the ledger book, and we have to ensure that we keep the product safe and there is no harm to it due to any kind of moisture or bad environment, or there is no theft, etc. So we have to, and there is no possibility of fire, so we have to provide the fire extinguishers in the stores. So we have to see that the product is preserved and protected during storage at all times. So this clause, although small, it carries lot of functions pertaining to stores, pertaining to identification, pertaining to protection, transportation, transmission, packaging, inspection. So there are so many things involved in this. So I hope you will take care of all these aspects when implementing this particular clause. So thank you very much for watching my videos, and if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and if you are liking my videos, also share my videos with your friends and colleagues who are also engaged in the ISO activity, so that they can also take advantage of the discussion taking place between us. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon, so that as and when the video is loaded, the information will reach you. You will be able to see it without any delay. Thank you for watching my videos, and see you again on next Sunday. And next we will discuss the post-delivery activities under clause 8.5.5. So bye bye till then. Goodbye. See you.